Hey, what's up, guys? So we got a big matchup on Saturday coming up. The Orange Bowl, number 2 Michigan up against number 3 Georgia. And I think this is a really interesting matchup. I know a lot of people expect Georgia to win this game, but Michigan has proved this year that they can hang with the best of the best. They finally got over the hump against Ohio State, and that's something Georgia hasn't been able to do as far as getting the hump over Alabama. And I think Michigan, maybe coming into this game, might be more confident because of that. Now, Georgia, we know they have players, especially on defense, all over the field. I mean, really, their biggest issue is quarterback, which is not a good position to have your biggest issue in. But these are two very similar teams in the sense that they're very powerful, um, kind of run-oriented teams and rely on defense, more like old school type football. And I think it's going to be a really cool matchup to watch. And when you look at how these two teams got here, Georgia looked like they were far and away the best team in the country for basically up until the SEC title game. And Michigan looked like kind of just a good team, but nothing special up until the Ohio State game. So, there are certainly different paths when they took, but they still were able to get to the same game here. And I think that if Michigan wins this game, then getting to the national title game for Harbaugh, I mean he's already been able to stick a feather in his cap against the media because he hates the media, I think, and he's been able to kind of prove them wrong by beating Ohio State, winning the Big Ten, getting to the playoff. But it would just be extra sweeter for him if he can find a way to get to and win the national title. And for Georgia, for Kirby Smart, the last 2 years you've done a really good job. But the thing is, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. You got to be able to get over the hump against Alabama, win the national title. And if they lose this game, it'll just feel like past years where Georgia had a ton of hope, and then they just failed. So I think this game, just like almost all playoff games are, this is um, big game for both teams. It'll determine a lot as far as like future perception goes. And I think Michigan, even if they lose this game, it's already been a really good season for them. Georgia, though, if they lose this game, I think it's a disappointment as far as what could have been for them. Even though they got to the playoff, even though they won the SEC East, that wasn't what they were hoping for. They were hoping to win the SEC, finally get over the hump, and they need to win this game. They need to win this game. I think it's important for the fan base and the program. All right, thank you guys. See you next time.